Hello, my name is Kisonia also CK, still on Autism Simplified. Our previous edition, we talked about autism, definition of autism. It's a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects three things. Number one is communication, social interaction, and behavior. Today, we're talking about communication in autism. But what is communication? Normally, communication is exchange of ideas, values, which requires feedback. And special needs, they are not excluded. Today, we'll be talking about communication in autism. One of the core criteria for autism is defined as persistent difficulty with social communication and social interaction. For some of them, speech and language may be delayed, while others disordered or may not develop at all. Today, we'll be defining communication in autism as a way special needs interact. Some of children with autism may not be able to communicate using speech. Like, hello, how are you? I'm fine. How are you doing? I'm good. And why others may use speech. There's difference between speech and language. Some of them may not be able to use speech and language, while some may have very limited speaking skills. Others may have vocabularies, rich vocabulary, not just ordinary vocabularies, and why others may find it difficult to talk or communicate, to talk about specific objects in great details. When we talk about speech and language, they are different. Some a parent, when they bring their children for assessment, they'll be like, oh, my child can talk, he has speech. We'll be like, okay, no problem. Oh, okay, how do you know your child has speech? Oh, he can recite his numbers, his letters, from A to Z and all that. But when you ask that child a question, the child will not respond. That child does not have language. The child can only talk when he or she wants to. But when you ask him or her, hello, how are you? The child will ignore or will not even look towards your direction. That's number one, to find out that the child does not have language. A child that has language, when you ask a child, how are you doing? The child will look at it and say, oh, I'm fine, thank you. But a child that does not have language, the child may have speech. He talks when he wants to, apple, ball, banana, on his own. But when you ask that child, what letter is this? The child will not respond. So in this case, the child does not have language. The child only has speech. He can talk, but does not have language. Let's define language. Language is a way we present information, meaning of words, and how we put them together. While speech is a verbal means of communication, using sounds or words. Language, when you ask a child, how are you doing? The child will say, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Now, when we want to teach a child communication, especially autistic children, how do you start? Number one, use specific words. Example, water. You can't tell a child that has autism, do you want to drink water? Oh my God, that's too much for the child to process. Make it simple. Water, number one. Secondly, the same water, keep repeating it. The same water, stress the word water, water, water. Play with the word. Water, I want to drink water, 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 water. Keep saying it. It might take you months to achieve, yes, but definitely you will get there. You don't tell a child that has autism, you don't feed the child with too much information at the same time. You keep repeating a specific word, stressing the word. No harm, no harm in doing that. And again, remember, do not use too many questions at the same time. Example, if a child that wants water, be like, do you want water? Water. Some of them may not even say the word. They might even drag you. They like using adult hands to accomplish a task. They might drag you to the refrigerator or where you keep your water. So now I'm going to teach you how to make it simple for a child that has autism when they need something in terms of communication. Yes, in teaching an autistic child how to use or communicate their needs, okay, by using use gestures as well, but don't use lots of non-verbal communication when you want to achieve communication in special needs. So when I want to teach a child uh, that is autistic, I make the word simple. Let me say water. Maybe I'll be like, you want water or you want food? I don't do that. No, it's not nice. You say water, one word, water, food, water, food. The child will now point at water. Say, oh, you want to drink water? You give the child water. With time, you keep adding more. Don't give the child plenty or too much information to digest. Say, water. The child will not nod or pick the cup. No, the child needs water. You give him water. With time, you start adding it. Do you want water? You have to work on that for a long time. Is it food? Do you want food? So you don't just say, do you want to drink water? Oh, you're on your own. The child will not look at you. So when we're talking about communication, don't use a lot of non-verbal communication. We use gestures as well. Like, is a no-no. Sometimes we don't say, just use your word. No-no. Use nod your head. Approval or disapproval. Happy mood. The child will know that you're happy. Okay, I know today you learned a lot. Follow us on our social medias. We have a lot lined up for you. You will not regret clicking on this. See you next time.